Hey, just want to take a minute to show everybody a new wax that I just used on my wife's car, and it's called Carnu-b Professional Car Care Products Wax, and it's Brazilian carnauba wax. Um, this stuff is a little tough to find. As you can see, this is my my detailing cabinet, and I've got even more stuff down here that I've used. Um, This also came with the Carnu-b wax. And anyways, I don't want this video to be too long, but I want to talk about this wax real quick and talk about all the other different products that I've got in here. And some of these are buried behind there, but as you can see, I'm a pretty big Meguiars fan. I've been using Meguiars stuff for a long time. I've got some gold class back there. I've got different polishes, waxes. There's Carnu-b, Meguiars. I've got some other stuff from some other vendors, cleaner wax. I like that stuff. It works well if you just want to do a single coat. But one thing that really impressed me with this Carnu-b wax was number one, how easy it went on and how easy it came off. We were able to wax my wife's car after we washed it and clay barred it. And let me show you her car real quick. This is her car. This is a 2011. It had never been waxed since she's purchased it, and I've been honored to do a wax job on this thing. But I'm in my garage. It's going to be really difficult to tell, what this paint looks like after we did the wax, but I can assure you it looks fantastic and it feels great too, just like a fresh coat of wax should feel. Now, it took us about 45 minutes to do this whole car, and that was an entire wax. And we did, the nice thing about that Carnu-b is you can use it on the glass, and it does an amazing job on the glass. You can also use it on headlights, plastic. So it did a fantastic job on that as well. Um, it it removes water spots really well from windows too. That was the one thing I noticed. My truck here, I just started kind of prepping it up, but it's going to be next on the list of vehicles that get waxed. But I had this window thing over the top here, and it broke on the other side, and I decided it was time to peel them off. And ththose things have 3M sticky tape on the backside. Those have been on my truck for probably 8 years, maybe. And so what a nightmare it was to get all that tape off of there. And if you look here, you can still see I have more work to do. It's pretty scratched up but I've got lines in here still from the tape. That's coming around, and so I've got quite a bit of work to do on this truck. But I was really impressed with this Carnu-b wax. Like I said again, how easy it was to get on and off, how well it removes water spots, especially on windows. It worked fantastic on really old water spots that I haven't been able to get off with anything on the windows. It's basically kind of an all-in-one type, wax. It's got obviously some kind of chemicals in there that remove water spots because it worked fantastic. Let me see if I can show you on my window. It's going to be really tough to see. I have really bad water spots on this window. Let me see if I can get a good enough angle here to show the spots. That light is... Anyways, if you look, this window is still pretty dirty, but if you look up right here near the top, you can see those water spots that are really etched in there really well. And the whole, there we go, it's a little bit better there. Anyways, the whole window looked like that. And I did probably, I don't know, 4 inches maybe of this window. And man, it took, you can see where they've been removed and where they're still left. And I just, was experimenting on this window just to see. This truck is 14 years old, so, it's set outside a lot. It's had a lot of usage on it, but, I've done a lot of detailing work throughout my life, and I've tried to keep this thing as nice as I can. and I've got a buffer polisher. The last time I did this truck, I did a 3-step Meguiars. I did, actually I did more like a 4 or 5 step, because I washed it, I clay barred it, I polished it, did a cleaner. I think I can't remember if I did the cleaner polish. Yeah, I'm trying to remember exactly. Maybe I did 3 steps on this, but anyways, it took me 2 full weekends to do this thing. What a nightmare. My back was killing me, and I have a buffer that I used, a nice orbital buffer, and man, this thing today was easy. It was easy. It was fast. There was no white paste residue left over that I had to deal with. We did this whole thing by hand. If I would have used the buffer, it would have went that much faster. Also, I used that coconut cream there from Carnu-b on all. It's good on plastics, vinyl, rubber. I forget what else it says on there, but I used it on this plastic. It was starting to have some discoloration. It looks great now too. I mean, that looks fantastic. So anyways, anybody out there looking for, I in no way am affiliated with that company, but a friend of mine turned me onto that wax, just because he was doing his truck. He's got a full-size Toyota, and he said, I did the whole truck in 40 minutes, and I was like, how in the world did you do that in 40 minutes? I said, if I were to do that, it would have taken me a full weekend. And he showed me this product, and I've tried it, and I'm a believer now. I really like how it turned out. Now, would it completely replace all the other waxes? Yeah, probably not. It definitely needs, an abrasive, cleaner for really, bad swirl marks. This Ultimate compound seems to work pretty good for that. Again, Meguiars product. I have another cleaner somewhere. It's in here. Anyways, there it is. This fine cut cleaner. That works pretty good too for doing, swirl marks, for getting really heavy contamination out. But man, this Carnu-b, I'm really impressed with it. So give it a shot if you're looking for something different, something a little easier, a little less work. I still need to do my truck, and I'm planning on doing it with this. We only used about this much of the bottle doing my wife's car, and we were both working on it. We both had, an applicator pad, and we were both, doing the wax. So, anyways, thanks for watching. If you have any questions regarding this stuff, let me know. And I'm not endorsed by these guys, but it is made in America, in Idaho, I think. I read on the bottle. And yeah, so big Meguiars fan, as you can tell. But man, Meguiars, this stuff definitely beats the heck out of your Carnu-b crystal wax as far as ease of use, removal, and so try it out if you can, and thanks for watching.